Hi everyone, it's Kathleen. I'm very happy to be back to share with you a tag book that I have created. They both are very similar, and I'm going to share them with you now before I send them off to two different people. One is for Wendy Connors Beckett, and the other one is for Penelope Marshall. I was in a tag swap, and this is what I have created. I watched a video of Ruby and Pearl, and she created a tag book, and I thought I would create a tag book myself. I love how it turned out. So let's do a flip through. To open mine up, I have a piece of twine, and it's wrapped around twice to hold it in place. And it's what I call a triptych. It's created with cabinet cards, one that opens to the left and one that opens to the right. And you have various tags clipped on to the cabinet cards. So let's look at the front one. The front one is small, and I used 1, 2, 3 different sizes of cabinet cards, and I have covered them up. For this one, I have used a rusty paper clip, and I made a snippet because how could I not? I've layered crocheted bit, and these are all printables that are glued, different printables on top of each other, and I have sewn them for my snippet. The background of the cabinet cards are collaged with vintage book pages and vintage sheet music. So this one gets clipped on here. It is clipped on the other side, but I have a couple of things, and I wonder if they're all clipped. So when you turn it over, and if you take off the clip, you have two different things. This is a beautiful specimen slide, and I'll be doing a how-to video on these specimen slides in the next video that I create. This is by, where are we, Vibe of Vintage, and I'll show you what you get in that kit. I absolutely love it. I've used ChapterOnePapers, this little strip, to go around the side because I've used various Chapter One papers in this little tag book. This is such an awesome little slide, and this is a tag I've made out of old book pages, and I've used, it's either Sam Poole or ChapterOnePapers for the little labels. I've used my snippet toppers, and it's a French book page. And this is the back of the cabinet card. I loved how this looked. I just covered it up with some naturally stained old book pages. So when I place it on, I have my snippet in the front. So this is what it looks like, and it's just attached with 2 little pieces of twine, and I've put a little bead on the inside to give it that extra 1/4 of an inch of height to accommodate all of these tags on the inside. So that's the snippet, the book page tag, and the beautiful slide that we will be creating from Vibe of Vintage. When you open it up, this is the second page. We have a paper clip holding on a couple of things. This is a rusty paper clip. I, of course, did not do these myself. I was gifted these, so I have very few of them. And this is one of my paper snippets. I absolutely love these. This is a paper bag, and it has pocket watches on one side and stripes of different colors of craft on the other side. I have paintable white wallpaper, vintage sheet music, printable script, and one of Tracy Fox's tea cards. Love that piece. Old book page. And this is a cabinet card as well. Old book page, part of a printable, and old book page. And this little tag, I've created different layers of old book page, craft paper, old book page, and a Chapter One tag. I have doubled the little tag hole, and I've put these reinforcers. I've just stamped on top of the white reinforcers, and I've layered the craft and the music, and then there's the whole reinforcer. I have coffee dyed some sorry, so I have attached the sorry to the top, and it will sit in the corner. This gets layered on top, and I put my rusty paper clip. I will be creating one of these in Christmas design using Junk Journal Dapio, his printables, in upcoming videos. This is another idea that I got off of YouTube, and it might have been Ruby and Pearl that has done this, and it might have been Rose Hill Cottage, so one of the two of them. So what it is, you have two tags. I created it. Well, let's place these two tags aside and see what is the base. This base page is made from JunkWithSteph Scrappy Neutrals. It is a piece of paper. I love JunkWithSteph Scrappy Neutrals because look at it, it's just amazing. Who would not like that? Gorgeous. So it's a matter of folding it into three and folding the bottom up, and I wrinkled this down and sewed part of, I tear books apart, so that's part of the inner spine, and I just glued that on. It creates a little pocket where you can put the taller tag. So this is the taller tag, and it is made from a piece of heavier paper. I straddled a book page, and then I layered craft paper, paintable wallpaper, vintage sheet music, and a chapter 1 page. And I used my double layer of my reinforcer, the sheet music that straddles the top, and the craft paper, which straddles the top, and then I've placed those reinforcers, punched a hole, and added some coffee dyed sorry to make a bow on top. So you tuck that in the little pocket that's made from just folding. You tuck it in there. And then the second tag I created, made from a heavier cardstock that's coffee dyed, and I layered it with old book page, the same sort of things, old book page, paintable wallpaper, chapter 1 papers that I've straddled and labeled. Did that double layer of top straddle of sheet music and craft, and then put a little reinforcer and tied a piece of sorry, coffee dyed sorry. And so we're layering these. We're making sure that the bows go one on top of the other. This is a rusty paper clip. I'm just going to hold it shut. There, it'll hold the two tags in place inside the piece of paper. This is another cabinet card that I have just collaged with old book page and a Canadian Pacific Railway. I don't know if it was what it is, engineer's trip ticket they would have had to fill out at one time. So this is just lying flat on the inside, and I like how the three bows are layered. These beads give it that extra 1/4 inch on the inside, and on this side as well, a 1/4 inch on the inside, and I close it, and it's just tied, and I triple tied the knot, and oops, look at this, it's coming apart. And on the back is a rusty paper clip that I have collaged the back of that cabinet card, and you could see it's different book pages and different, this must be from a sheet music book, piano book. So what is this? Oh, that's my closure. So this beautiful tag is made from a book page, very old book page that's folded around a piece of craft paper bag, and it has that beautiful striping. I'm not sure if you can see it. And then this is a printable, probably from Ruby and Pearl. And we have that top wrapping double layer of the reinforcer, so the sheet music, the craft paper, and the reinforcer, and I've tied a bow. And at the back, we've done some collaging with different labels, and we just attach it to the back, and that is your cute little tag booklet. So I have a length of twine, and I center it here and wrap it around one way, wrap it around the other way, and then I tie it up. So this tag booklet, I'm going to be making Christmas tag booklets, and I'm going to be using, I'll show you the printable from Junk Journal Davio, and I'll show you his Christmas kit that I'll be using to create these, and I'll be putting them in my Etsy shop. But these, and we'll be doing, I'll be doing little tutorials on how I did each little tag for the Christmas ones. So I absolutely love how these turned out, and I will be getting these in the mail to my little swap partners. Thank you so much for watching this video, and stay tuned for more coming up soon. Bye for now.